played this game, if I'm being honest. I haven't played this game in so long. It's been a minute.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge.
On my left one, please tell me where I'm not.
Action as the best first and second year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin.
Green bean.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight.
Is there like a rising? Is there like an MVP for this?
A spectacular play at any given time, and I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
Oh yeah, we're gonna destroy them.
We've got Derek Lively. Thompson
I want to destroy them.
Then there's Holmgren. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And not only Greg has MP been selected to the All-Star team this year, he was named a starter as well.
And it's a huge honor, guys, and you can tell that it means a lot to him. He wants to prove he belongs out there with these guys, and I expect him to bring his A game for sure. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
I have good interior defense.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Thompson outside.
Silver anchor. Let me see how that helps. Let's see how much silver anchor helps.
Thompson sets the pick for Holmgren.
Nah, fade?
A putback.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Puts it back up
I'm not built for this, man. Put me back on behind.
On the boards, really keep a body on it.
A three from MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
I didn't even know that he could break ankles.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now, here's MP. He's got 5. Step back shot. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Miller dishes to Holmgren.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now, here's Thompson. And it's MV with the rebound. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside. On the wing, MP. Nice shot from the wing. D-Train's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Now, here's MP. 7 points in the game. Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got 9.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players.
Here's MP. He's got 9. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for the rookies. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Pass to McCain. From outside, off the mark. Poked away. Miller with the ball. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama finds Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Up top, Lively. Thompson inside
that's
the
a
line.
speed boy.
And he hits
Oh,
it
I thought he was
before
gonna
the shot
shoot.
clock
Damn.
expires.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
So both teams changing it up here. MP against George. Down low. Here's Heaney. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the
Why am I
paint.
fouling, dog?
Other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's what the sophomores have going. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Derek Lively. Asar Thompson comes in for Miller. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Amen Thompson. To the right side. Here's Castle. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. V-Train's got 3 assists tonight. And the sophomores with possession. They trail by 14. George, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's George, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
That's a foul, dog.
On the call with the foul.
I have 3 fouls, bro.
It's
Tell
gonna
me
be
out.
on MP.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And he sinks the second. Here's B-Train. He's got 17. Takes the turnaround J. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Boy, plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Thompson outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Thompson. The 3 from George. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns
There you
it.
go.
Victor Wembanyama checked in for the sophomores.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the inside, here's MP. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And here's George for 3. Rebound by the rookies. To the middle, here's MP. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
George passes to Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the 3. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. With that time
what? You're trolling me, dog. You have to be trolling me.
The rookies on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Filipowski's out there with Rizachet. Then it's Castle, and it's McCain in at the point guard. That's the rookie's 5.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Session. He has yet to score.
Alright, let me start in.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. MP outside. Buries the long-range jumper. B-Train's got 26 points.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
And Connect comes to help. Lively the pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Pulls it up. And Sarr pulls it down. MP with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Puts it up from 12. Good D by Holmgren.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
For 3, Holmgren. Rebound, rookies. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Holmgren with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Thompson, high post. Miller outside. Latre. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Miller's got 8 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
And the sophomores with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP.
They're running a triple big lineup. That shit's crazy.
1:52 left in the first half.
Oh, good hell.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
B-Train. Miller grabs the miss.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Wembanyama looking it over. Out to Miller. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple.
I'm dead outside.
Here in this quarter.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
From downtown, it dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Let me grab my key. Let me grab my key.
Great to see a young
I
player
control it by the
making
back.
the right decisions with the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the rookie's making a change. Edie's checked in. And a change for the sophomore.
Kobe, LeBron, and
George is
Steph
checked in
Curry.
for Victor Wembanyama.
Steph Curry and Kawhi Leonard were combined.
1:05 left to play in the first half. Outside, George. Pass to Thompson. Back to George. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Connect. Here's MP. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. MP's got 33 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
MP against George. Thompson right side. Pass to Lively. 6 to shoot. Miller with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Lively. Outside, George. Here's Holmgren. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Rookies ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And 14 points rookie numbers.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
So on the floor for the sophomores, we've got Brandon Miller. Wembanyama's out there with Holmgren. Then it's Thompson, and it's Lively in at the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Lively. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to McCain. MP left side.
On 3 people. On 3 people. Nah, yo, 2. Alright, let's go from here. We got Amar. There is so... How many people are open right now? We got... Risa Shea. Jerry McCain. This guy. And Donovan Klingen. This was a horrible shot.
Post. B-Train's got 35 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Yep, it counts. MP's got 37.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Wembanyama, no good.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And a great move by MP. D-Train's got 39.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Here's
Oh,
Miller.
what I done.
And just miss after miss right now.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
The three from MP. Shots good by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his second basket of the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Did you just
Oh,
see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
MP against Miller. And they double up MP. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Miller outside. Miller with another miss.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
MP with it, and it's Miller picking him up. The three from MP. And Holmgren pulls it down.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Thompson passes to Wembanyama. And it's Miller in the corner. Pass to Wembanyama. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The rookies on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. MP's got 42 in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
And the sophomores with possession here. Miller, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Holmgren. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Lively. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped away.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here is Miller. Following the basket by MP. Here's Lively. Pass to Holmgren. Now Wembanyama. There's Miller with the three. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's.
Hey, Mom.
Hola, mi amor, ¿cómo estás?
Got 47 points.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
There's Miller with the three. B-Train with the rebound. B-Train's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Misses from short range. Here are the sophomores with the ball. Miller outside. Pass to Lively. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the three-point bomb. Wembanyama's got 17.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
MP, no good. MP against Thompson. Pass to Holmgren. Lively with it. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Rookies with the rebound. And here is MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the sophomores. Miller's got his fourth rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's MP. .135 left in the third. Thompson dishes to Miller. Just jams it right over MP. Wow.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Now, here's MP. The 19-foot shot, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. B-Train's got 49 points in the game. Thompson, left side. Lets it go from 11, and it's MP with the rebound. Thompson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. MP against Miller. Here's MP. Hits the outside fadeaway. B-Train's got 51.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Wembanyama, right side. And a new group in here for the sophomore. Jackson, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Asar Thompson comes in for Derek Lively. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Thompson. And it's Keontae George in for Brandon Miller.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
It's Thompson off the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Rookies ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth.
Keep DKing the game, Loki.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Sar out there with Edie. Then it's Connect. There's B-Train. And it's Castle in at the 2 spot. That's the rookie's 5.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's the 3. And it's Connect. Time on assist by MP. V-Train's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by George, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And they double up MP. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Pass to connect. Over Sasser. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. 14 points for Dalton Connect.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Outside, George. Off target from outside.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Connect. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Connect's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Connect's got a sensational number from outside, shooting 5 of 6 from deep. Back to Thompson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Thompson. Shoots over Connect. Thompson misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Connect. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's 19 points for Dalton Connect. On the wing, Thompson. We've seen the league Clark crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
That's good from George. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Is the game bench?
2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here now the rookies. They're on an 18-6 run. And Connect gets it to go.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
George passes to Miller. Outside, George fires for 3. Connects from three-point range.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit
No,
another.
okay.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
MP, no good. And the sophomores with possession. George passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And they double up MP. Pass to Castle. And a wide open look for Song. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
George against MP. Here's Lively for 3. It's hauled in by MP. V-Train's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. The way. Here's Castle. Back to MP. To the wing right side.
Sleep.
Pass to connect. On the wing, MP. To the left wing. Here's Castle. Covered by Miller. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Connect.
Made it too.
Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Connect's got 24 points. And the sophomores with possession here. George dishes to Miller. Launches a three. Rebound by the rookies. B-Train's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's guarded closely. Here's George. No good, unable to end this run. Rookies with the ball. MP way outside. The long distance three is barreled. B-Train's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
From way out there, MP testing the limits of his range.
And stolen by Song. Here's Castle. Offline with his three. Castle's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Here's Wembenyama. Rebound by the rookies. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. MP outside. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
George, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's B-Train. There's the try. It's good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George passes to Miller. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And Holmgren finishes inside.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
MP looking around. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
139 versus 64.
Maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's the rookies taking care of business.
139 minus
Can't say
64.
enough about how well all these young men
He won by 75.
tonight. A great show for them.
Alright, so next game is the All-Star game. I want to play that game. So, but I want my stats to be like nasty. So let's do 10 minutes. Oh no, it's a 3-point contest. This I want to play. Who's in this contest? Is Steph Curry in it? No, I'm first. Hell no. Third. Second. My next. Green. bro. Really? You're trolling. That's all. Oh, that's in. Green. Damn, 26 is low-key good. Bro, I went 5 for 5 on my first my first 5 shots. Damn, he did almost better than me. This is who won into real life. Damn, 2K sleeping on him, bro. Alright, so far it's me, Kyrie and Zach Levine, I think. I don't know. Yeah, me, Kyrie, Zach. How you doing first? Damn! Damn, 31? I don't know if I'm beating that, bro. Alright, let's see. Let me start. First one. Really, bro? That's so lie. I should have made that. That's green. Oh, let's go. I have a chance. I can't miss on them. Oh, I lost. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I lost. Damn. Oh, wait. No, I tied it with them, I think. Damn, he's out. Alright, so now it's me and Zach Levine tiebreaker. Shit. Alright, don't do good. Don't do like horrible. Like get like 10. Oh, this is free. This is free. This is free. This is free. Man, I'm gonna do my money pause my last track. Oh, why'd I do that? I'm not even gonna have time for it. Alright, make it. Go. Yo, why? Nah, I stole it. Yeah, I stole it. Nah, I lost. I thought it was 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3 Damn. Why'd I do the last one? I thought I was gonna have a full 37 seconds. Damn, I was cocky too. Damn. Nah, good game. I lost to a CPU dumbass. Shit's crazy, bro. So this guy won a 3-point contest and a dunk contest. It's not fair, bro. Let me see if can I even... Oh, I bet. Okay. I'm the best player in this all-star game, bro. I like the way your body is. Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Think I'll come on in. Take you at a party and I'll take you at a party. I come innocent. You better set it up. I like I'm fire. You better jump around. Let's give it up. I'm throwing lobs.
Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably
start the game off hot. Let's start it off. D-Mitch. D-Mitch.
Collection of players we have here tonight. This year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean,
I'm the youngest player on the court.
Stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group.
That's a crazy
got Luka
shot,
Doncic. Davis is out
and
there
they
with
got
James.
Luka, Don,
and it's KD in at the 3 slot.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events.
Oh, I got LeBron.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
No good from Durant. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. 4-point game. Embiid finds MP. To the inside, Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Oh, I got you, bro.
Volume score, Mitchell himself getting inside.
Wait, which one is it?
And converting.
And while we've got him up, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Allman. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here is Davis. Following the basket by MP.
Right,
the 3 for Doncic. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Has to be trained. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. Edwards kicks to Durant. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's foul number 2
fouls already, bro.
And that's 2 fouls.
Damn, I'm getting subbed out.
Third would be a problem.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the East.
Alright, I'm gonna lock in because I need to win this All-Star MVP. Where's Steph Curry? Is he injured? Oh, bro.
On the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court right now,
get out of my way,
the West
bro.
All-Stars. Booker out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's James in at the small forward position. Here's B-Train following the basket by Kyrie
What the
Irving.
hell?
Another miss by MP.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And he can't hit the second. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points.
MP looking solid from there.
The West trails by 11. LeBron slashes inside.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
MP against LeBron. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by MP. Adebayo's got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars. B-Train passes to Levine. And stolen by LeBron. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. The West again cannot hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, James. Booker with no one around, and he's good on the three-ball. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Levine finds Giannis. And here's MP for three. It's good from long range. B-Train's got 6 in the quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
MP against James. And a missed layup.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Giannis. Good ball movement here by the East. The three from MP. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. The West trails by 13. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Devin Booker, three, right down the hatch.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Levine's shot is off. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Irving with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo. Leonard the pass to Irving. Off target with his 3. The East leading by 10. Pass to Adebayo.
It won, Demonte.
The assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
A 3 from MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
That's his 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his 3rd foul.
I'm that's not fouling for this.
Checked in for Bam Adebayo. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Irving. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 from the East.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Irving. And the rejection by MP. Mitchell wide open. And another 3 from the East.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
So for the West, Durant's checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Doncic finds Edwards. Irving with it. The three.
No.
That doesn't go in either for Irving.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the
No one.
B-Train's shot is good.
and started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The West trails by 19. They need this. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got 8 points.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
MP, that's for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the East leads by 18. Doncic against MP. James sets the screen for Doncic. Oh, good with the triple. LeBron against MP. From deep three-point land. The West grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. From the arc. East grabs the miss.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
The West trails by 18. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
Fouls already?
The free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
That free throw, no good.
Well, guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Vucevic. Mobley comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mitchell. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. He hits the second from the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The West trails by 19. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Pass to KD.
Come on, these Sabonis.
And here is James. Guarded by Levine. And they double up LeBron. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. They get the rebound. The wide open look for Durant. The West again cannot hit. And so MV will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Doncic feeling it out. Outside, Sabonis. Outside, James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Mobley, a screen on James. Loads it up there for Mobley. MP dishes to Embiid. tries the spin move. And here's MP for three. Hands it from downtown. B-Train's got 26 points.
An amazing performance he's putting on for three-point
I need to stop.
And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his fifth foul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Hart's checked in. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the West. Edwards against MP. Outside Leonard. Pass to Doncic. And stolen by MP. In the corner, it's Mobley. Takes a three. And another three from the East.
That's two bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Edwards. The West again cannot hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here is Edwards. After the East All-Stars, three-pointer on the other end. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The three from MP. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for John.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Sabonis.
They're going to win it, so he should just relax.
Ball's checked in for the East.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. And then the coaches will decide on the result.
Through one half, it hasn't even been close. The East All-Stars up on top, running away with it. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
These losers think they know ball, but you'll show them. Fans live for games like this one. He about to tear the roof off.
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds legit, man.
It's open late, too. Hey, what's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show 'em.
Oh, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to seriously consider the impact your words will have on your teammates and the organization.
No. You just think about how your teammates are gonna love it when you call this dude out and you back it up.
You are an amazing player, clearly, MP, but something...
So?
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
Well, maybe I'm the one to break the news here, but the results are in, and they're impressive. The MP has been driven to make plays, and the team has really prospered. His abilities to create those opportunities are making a huge impact on the defense.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. B-Train out there with Dick, and it's Barrett at the small forward position.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Here's Siakam. From down in the low post, it goes.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
McConnell against MP. Misses the 3. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Turner kicks to McConnell. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And again, another assist.
Well, I know a lot of you aren't surprised, but he's now 5th all-time in assists for NBA rookies.
Now, he has been dodging and dishing all season long. The confidence he brought to this league is certainly something to behold. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And that one's good. Barnes.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Pulls it from 20. Pacers with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but
give them credit. They turn mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
MP passes to Barnes. Over Siakam. That's good from Barnes on the assist by MP. V-Train's got 3 assists tonight. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Boston Celtics.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Rick
Yo,
Carlisle
what? They just giving me anything.
a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thanks so much, David. They throw good. Siakam. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Down the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And here is MP, following the three-pointer by Siakam.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nesmith with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Back to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Barrett, no good. Pacers trail by 6. McConnell kicks to Siakam. No good on the triple. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous...
Nabbing another steal.
And the thief strikes again. He's piled up so many steals this season.
And the effort has been there all year long. And now he is tied for second on the list for most steals.
And it was Don Busey in 1977 who had previously laid claim to the second most steals in a season. But he has been joined here in what has been an outstanding campaign.
Here's Nesmith. And the rejection by MP. The three. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
McConnell with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Pass to Siakam. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Burke. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. Let's take a look at Dallas. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And I feel like Toronto, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Yo, I'm not gonna wait this whole time out, bro. Are you being better right now? I don't know why I can't skip the timeout, bro.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson is checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Shepard subbed in for TJ McConnell. Here's Shepard. Neesmith, the pass to Toppin.
That's good.
And a miss there on the triple. Raptors leading by 8. MP outside. Drills it from outside. MP's got 11.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Nembhard. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
He swipes the ball away again.
Another legend leapfrog with that steal. A year he's had.
You're right, GA. His defense has been terrific, and now he can claim the second spot for himself for most steals.
Yeah, and Don Busey set the mark in 1971 with 281. But now, so many decades later, that record has been passed. Amazing.
Here's Jackson. That's tipped.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. Raptors leading by 13. Boucher. Good, and the assist goes to MP. B-Train's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down there with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
The second effort, and it's good on the way in. 15 points in the game.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
To stop the drought, and finished off by Shepard.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Now Shepard. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
B-Train lays it in without an inch of room around him. B-Train's got 19 points.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And so it's MP making things happen for the Raptors. Scoring, rebounding. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating.
Ooh.
You got this, MP.
Here's B-Train. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. From the high post, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Boston put on a show. He finished with 52 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Well, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So we'll see T.J. McConnell go to the line here. It's going to be on MP. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jarris Walker. He's checked in for Nesmith.
One shot.
That's good from McConnell.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's MP.
The line.
And the
oh, why can't I get the foul?
Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Here's Walker. Down low, just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Boucher.
You can see the wingspan, the gifted athleticism of Mr. Chris Boucher.
McConnell finds Turner. 1:51 left here in the second. Back to Nembhard. Over Mitchell. A shot by Nembhard, no good. MP against McConnell. MP dishes to Brown. Boucher with a screen on Walker. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 24 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to McConnell from deep. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Here's B-Train, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
With the drive, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
MP, that's for 2.
Like, why are you bringing your man to me, bro?
Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Indiana moving the ball around. It's hauled in by the Raptors. V-Train's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Abaji kicks it out to MP. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Trains the three-pointer. He has 29.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Siakam inside. Misses the baby hook. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. With a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Indiana Pacers.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many. And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
They're much less explosive without Ja Morant. And then the numbers are hard to make up for points and assists when this guy's not in the game.
Yeah, not having a producer like him out there, that's a real stress test for their lineups. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So for Toronto right now, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with MP, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Here's Nembhard. Hasn't made one yet. McConnell. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he converts the layup.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
From 12 feet out. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. McConnell's got 12.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
The 3 from MP. Siakam pulls it in. The Pacers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Now, here's McConnell. 12 points for him. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with the screen. Lets it go from the wing. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Olenek, he's checked in for Toronto. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. McConnell finds Siakam. Wants to get it to McConnell and does. Good D by Barnes. Toronto's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. A great sign for MP in his career.
Oh my God, they made a fade, bro.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Walker kicks to Turner. Barnes against Siakam to end the run. Toronto grabs the miss. MP looking around. Olenek sets a screen for MP.
Yo, get out of my way, bro.
Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. MP's got 43 points.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Dick with the steal. MP against McConnell. MP outside. Break loose. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 45 points.
Yeah, you told him.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Lets it go from 11, off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Front past the arc, and another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And stolen by MP. Goes up. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train.
What?
That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for TJ McConnell. Raptors also changing it up. Abaji's checked in. And quickly in for Barrett. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Puts a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Walker. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Outside Jackson. Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard with it. MP's is there.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
MP outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this.
Brown is checked in for B-Train. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Can't wait to see what you do for an encore after this performance.
refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, or entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the usher, security, or room staff member.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And MP has made it known. For this recent stretch, he's been focused on getting his teammates more involved, distributing the load.
And MP has made good on his promise. His passing's been exceptional. So savvy. Such a great understanding of the system this coaching staff has in place. He's on the same wavelength with just about every one of his teammates right now.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Trey Jones is out there with Castle, and it's Johnson in at the 3. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Here's San Antonio now. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Gets the 3 to fall.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Now Wembanyama. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Launches it. And it's MP with a rebound.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Jones with the ball. In his last outing with 12 points. Sohan, the pass to Jones. Johnson with it. Back to Sohan. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Pirtle. And here's MP. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. MP's got his third basket on the night right there.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, risk, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. You look at the Spurs. If the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7th seed.
Right now for the Spurs, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Here's Castle, following the bucket by the Raptors. Right side, Jones. It's stolen by MP. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to drop. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Sohan. Hurdle against Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Sohan. From the arc. Rebound Toronto. Betray's got 4 rebounds now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. As we get closer to the end of the regular season, Richard, what would you say to the lottery teams right now?
To either bottom out completely and focus on your young guys, or do everything possible to make a run and get into that play-in tournament, because there's valuable experience to be had there.
That free throw misses.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw is good. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Now here's Jones, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 4 rebounds now. MP with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Betray. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. And it's Toronto with another.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. It's a 16-point game. Second chance effort, and the bucket by Pirtle. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Big group substitution here for Toronto. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Abaji's checked in for Barrett. And quickly subbed in for Dick. Vassell outside.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. The three from Barnes. Knocks it down from distance.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Toronto leading by 18. RJ with Harrison Barnes on the roster. A team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Here's Vassell. It's tipped. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He dropped 69 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
To the paint. Here's Castle. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Here's B-Train. Yeah, that one's good. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Outside Barnes. To the middle. Here's Castle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
MP right side. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Give him 23.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
There's the double team quickly. Allen on the. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Toronto leading by 18. MP inside. Williams defending. B-Train no good. Knocked loose. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Raptors. They lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Olynyk in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Pass to Castle. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And that one's good. B-Train.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's Vassell. And it's MP with a rebound. B-Train's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Spurs trail by 20. It's stolen by MP. Lets it go. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Castle for 3. Rebound Toronto. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. B-Train's got 12 now in this quarter.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
That one's off. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Olynyk. Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. He's off on the second. On offense, here come the Raptors. A big stretch here going, 10-2. From deep, MP. Oh, again, Toronto. triple.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. With some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Williams, and Sohan subbed in for Champagny. For three, Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors. MP's got 9 rebounds now. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Vassell against quickly. Down low. Here's Allen. And miss after miss right now.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is...
Oh, my
goodness!
How about that?
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
From deep, MP hits the trifecta. B-Train's got 46.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Allen. Sohan outside. Lets the 3 fly. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. There's the triple. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Up top, Vassell. Pass to Allen. To stop the run. San Antonio again can't hit. And for the Raptors, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's MP. The rebound by Allen. The Spurs shooting poorly, just 30% so far. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Allen against MP. Wembanyama screen. Allen can't get it to go.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
For San Antonio, Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes, and it's Jones in for Allen. Here's Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones to win the drought. Bobo with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. Fresh off a win against the Warriors. And again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. We've got 1:28 left in the second period. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Johnson. That shot off the mark. Good D by MP. And so here is Toronto. The shot's good.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 7.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
MP outside. Launches it from deep. Rebound San Antonio. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Vassell outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Looking at San Antonio, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the San Antonio Spurs.
They have to be better offensively, shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Trey Jones is out there with Castle, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Here's Jones. The rebound by MP. B-Train's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. On the take. Drops in the layup for 2.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And that one drops for him. Jones has got 9.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Here's B-Train. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Count it. Good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Johnson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Off target at the rim.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Cool, got that one up quick.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Well, the Spurs shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Spurs need to get one up here. Puts it up. San Antonio again can't hit. The Raptors have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And again!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Takes a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. B-Train's got his 16th rebound on the night.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Jones feels it out. Wembanyama, screen on MP. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's B-Train. The rebound by the Spurs. Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. Here comes Toronto on the push. Good! That's another bucket. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. MP with the block.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
Drills it from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
San Antonio again can't hit.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
A quick shot there. It's off target. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Jones from outside. They get it back.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Johnson against MP. For 3. Good! Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. A deep three from MP. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio shooting poorly at only 28%. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high. Listen to the crowd here. They know exactly how special this season has been for him.
To set the franchise record for threes in a season. They love him here. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Abaji's checked in for Barrett. And quickly subbed in for Dick. Quickly against Vassell. Sohan outside. Up top Johnson. Pass to Vassell. 5 to shoot. Here's Abaji. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. MP no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
And so MP will bring it up for Toronto. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Allen, the pass to Vassell. Fires for three. That's good from Allen on the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got 5 assists tonight.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Tries it from 19. And good! There's another!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
20 feet out. Another bucket! Wow!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
Yet another steal from him.
And I can't believe what he's doing on defense. I mean, just...
And got it! Another basket!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Vassell against Quickly. 4-3. Rebound Toronto. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. From downtown. Good. He hits again.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
And that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
2nd team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes, Champagne.
Here's Vassell. San Antonio again can't hit. And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Tick is out there with MP, and it's Barrett at the three. And for the Mavericks, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. We've seen a number of games now since MP set his sights on leading the game in assists. His playmaking has been interesting to watch for sure.
And MP's assist numbers really have dominated the opponent since this objective was set. MP has been able to support his teammates, improve the chemistry, and win some big games here down the stretch. I got to hand it to MP. He's impressed a lot of people.
And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
And this, of course, Brent, a cross-conference rival, the kind of game we look forward to as broadcasters.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes in these rivalry games, younger players don't understand the history of what it is that's about to take place. And so older players, media, fans, they talk them into the intensity of what it is we're going to see here tonight.
Here's Irving after R.J. Barrett's bucket, looking to end the run, and Pirtle sends it back.
Pirtle, a very skilled defender, using that size and length to send that one back.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Thompson outside. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Puts it up from 15, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Washington. This one for 3, and Thompson is good for 3.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Doncic against MP. Dick in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Mavericks trail by 6. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Pass to Washington. Now, here's Thompson. Garrett covering. Thompson misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hornets was tremendous. He had an impressive number of points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Dick tips it. MP on the follow. V-Train's got 10 points.
What a quarter right here. They're establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Lakers. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Drills the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
MP stretching out the defense.
The 3 for Doncic. Cracks in the tray.
Not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Olynyk trying to break loose. He trains. Shot is good.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Doncic. Comes up empty down low.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Good work there as it goes.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Jacks up a 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
MP against Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. V-Train's got 22.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, Let him get to work.
Faster quickly. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And Doncic throws it down.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And good that time. He's got 26.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The shot will not fall. And so it's Toronto having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So the Raptors 5 right now. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Featuring out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Olynyk in at the center, locking down the middle.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
From the baseline. And the Raptors tack on two more.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
R.J. Barrett has established...
Oh man, caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Hard. And nothing is falling for him right now. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. And now that's 35 points for MP. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hardy passes to Irving. Over quickly. Dallas again missing. The Raptors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. MP outside. Fires from the corner. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's the lob to the hoop, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for P.J. Washington.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Dallas making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Then for the Raptors, Pirtle, he is checked in for Olynyk. And Dix subbed in for quickly. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. P.J. Washington comes in for Morris, and it's Exum in for Hardy. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one's good, Irving.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
MP, that's for 2. The quick look, no good that time. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Ty says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
Yeah, and if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. Here's Irving. A shot, no good. Good defense by MP. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep... Oh, putting on a show with that dunk. MP just attacking the rim.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here's Grimes. Dallas again missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Thompson against Barrett. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Good on the triple.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got 9 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
The three from MP. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
3 on 3. Barrett kicks to MP. Here's Dick. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. 1:35 left to play here in the score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep three-point land. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Maverick shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Lets it go with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. B-Train's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Over Doncic. And good. He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
MP against Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
B-Train's shot is good.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Onside, Barrett. Kicks it out to MP. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And so here is Dallas. Pass to Gafford. Doncic against Pirtle. Doncic, no good. Now, here's MP. It could go. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Checking out Toronto, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Toronto Raptors. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And we see MP just continue to develop here, nailing those catch-and-shoot chances. That's big. Well-timed pass and strong finish from Gafford.
Here's B-Train. Non-stop scoring machine here. And again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Thompson from long range. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 6 points.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play deep, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
MP going all out to get the denial. He really wanted that block.
There it finds Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's B-Train. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the rejection by MP. Floats it up for MP. An emphatic LU jam.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Pass to Doncic. All alone. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10%. Doesn't make.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Emmanuel quickly.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Now Doncic. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Pass to Doncic. Good, another from three.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond.
And again for 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Pass to Doncic. Over MP. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Thompson. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. MP outside. Stolen by Washington. Here's Irving. B-Train with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Nifty move. And he lays it up and in.
The defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Doncic outside. Connects again from distance.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. And another one. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Here's Toronto now. On the wing quickly. Good. In the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
He gets that one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
MP against Doncic. MP looking around. There's the 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Doncic. No good again that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Basket counts.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
MP has been leading the charge for Toronto. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get you back to the end. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never.
They just rolled into this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
Neither of you truly understand how good MP is, but as a fellow playmaker, I appreciate how well this man sees the floor.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
News is out, courtesy of Shams, MP. Ladies and gentlemen, making his first
I mean, Jalen and Russ, you guys know this. Nothing about being a
This is it. Playoffs. And the season's...
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you. We want you to join us for future Maverick.
It's Game 4. You take a look at the Raptors in position to close it out tonight, sweep the series, and celebrate.
But these home fans are hoping it won't be tonight. If nothing else, get one win, extend the series, and send it back on the road.
So the Raptors starting 5. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. MP is out there with Dick, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Barrett against Thompson. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. Washington outside. The 3. Dallas no good that time either. And so MP will bring it up for the Raptors. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has gone 15 straight games without a loss. Just unthinkable.
And the question remains, could this team run the table? The prospect has the entire sports world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes.
Barrett finds Barnes. Here's B-Trains. And it's Toronto with another.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
And here's Doncic outside. The offensive rebound. Basket counts.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's Barrett on the wing. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by Olynyk.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Barrett. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. And here's Doncic outside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
B-Train. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. B-Train's got 6 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, B-Train in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry the BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 12. Fires in the triple.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. checked in for Gafford. And one guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
B-Train, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
From deep. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Grimes comes in for Kyrie Irving. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Doncic. And it's MP with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Three-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And the 3-ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And here's Exum. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Mavericks with a rebound. Exum outside. Pass to Washington. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, MP with a block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Now he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 7,
30 seconds left to play in the first.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
MP inside. Working on Powell. B-Train, no good. Here's Exum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. MP outside. It could go. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've done well to disrupt the opposite. And we welcome. Substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Kleba. Washington comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
14th foul.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Dick. He's out there with MP. And it's Boucher in at the 4. And it's Doncic missing. Toronto leading by 10. That's to Dick. Puts up a 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. B-Train's got his 4th assist in this one.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
The Raptors shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. And the basket by MP.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Irving, and the 10-footer finds the target. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. And the three off target.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Steps back and shoots. And another basket for Toronto.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Thompson's shot is off. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Mobo. Dick with it. To the inside. Mobo gets the bucket.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Toronto out in front, leading by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Toronto Raptors.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. We leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They've been at their best when it's mattered most, and here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of? They showed up in the first half, showed everybody, left it all on the court.
Yeah, they've been clinical in how they've gone with this approach. Relentless, determined. They keep this up, can they? I'm not even sure. But they got a chip on their shoulder, no question.
You can't downplay the passion they've shown on the floor. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. And it's Gafford in at center, locking down the middle. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And Barrett drops them both. Now Doncic. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by MP. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 26.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Now here's MP. He's got 26. Barrett finds MP. And there's Barrett on the assist by MP. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's MP. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 28 points for him.
MP plays with the confidence of somebody with a lot more experience than what he has.
Irving with it. Picked up by Dick. From deep, here's Doncic. Toronto grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's offline from half court.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And that one drops. Irving's got 10.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You've got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Here's Irving. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by MP. B-Train's got rebound number 7 tonight. The half-court heave is off target.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Mavericks trail by 17. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Washington. Doncic outside. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson with it. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Washington. B-Train clears it away. B-Train's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And they get it back. Barnes finds Barrett. Goes back up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. MP's got 30 points.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Chiba, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Grimes in for Irving. And some changes here for the Raptors. Toronto ends up going with a new group.
Get him, MP. Your time.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. A nice shot by MP.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with MP, and it's Olynyk in at the center position. Pass to Irving. It's Exum on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's MP. And another basket for Toronto. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They're very effective, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
B-Trains, and he banks in the layup. B-Trains got 13 in the second half.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. The foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Marshall. Klay Thompson comes in for Exum. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Grimes. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Irving, the pass to Doncic. It's stolen by Barnes. On the wing, MP. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
MP, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Mitchell's checked in for Toronto. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Wow. I don't know if anything's out of Doncic's range.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. And a foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
3rd team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors, Bruce Brown.
Gafford passes to Washington. Now Doncic. Fernando grabs the miss.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's B-Train. And the jumper is on the mark. B-Train's got 44.
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
5th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Kyrie Irving.
He misses the free throw.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Abaji comes in for MP. Good on the second one.
And they're
it's over! The Toronto Raptors are the new NBA champions! They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning the championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Give it up for
Well, you know, it takes a lot to build a
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of...
You know, I'm a hooper through and through. I put the game first.
MP, it has been an absolute joy having you in the studio.
Now that's how you take care of business out there, MP.
Yo, what boat are you? Oh, I missed it. Are you big, a guard? Ah. No way I missed that, bro. This game is gay.
Keep taking that. Get it there, baby.
Yo, there he is, the champ.
Yo,
what's good?
What up, Pete? You wanted to see me?
Okay, great. So I know you got the whole training regimen in place, right? But not every day is spoken for. So the way I see it is you got 3 things that I think can help you up your game.
And those are?
FIBA qualifying, open runs with NBA guys, and even more focused training on your own. Okay, you want me to unpack that for you?
Yeah, but if you don't mind, keep it quick. You know what I mean? I got a date tonight.
Oh, okay, I see. Well,
yeah.
I promise I'll keep this short and sweet, all right?
Appreciate it.
So obviously, you know you've got an open invite to play for Team USA.
Yeah, they made official once we won the U19.
Right. So this year is a qualifier. I mean, we're qualifying whether you're there or not, but this is a chance for you to rope in some bigger names for the FIBA games, which are coming up in 2027.
Yeah, how do you mean?
Well, you got pulled with Team USA. So if you say you want to invite Superstar X, they'll invite Superstar X, right? Then if you guys, you know, play in the qualifier, have a good time, develop a relationship,
right?
He'll be more likely to play with you when it really counts in the FIBA games, right? So, you know, it's a long play, but it could be worth it depending on how much the FIBA games mean to you.
Well, that makes sense. What are you thinking? How are you thinking?
Well, I mean, you could also go the open run.
And how would that help me?
Well, more relationship building. Invite guys from the team to help strengthen the bond, or guys from around the league to maybe recruit down the line in free agency.
Shrewd. What's the third thing, man?
Well, the third thing is basically more of what you're already up to. You know, focus training, individual workouts, stuff that helps improve your game and skills.
What if I want to just chill on the few days that I don't have accounted for, man?
Hey, look, you can do that too, all right? This is your life, bro, and you know your body, so maybe you don't want to push yourself that hard, right? But if you do want to push yourself as hard as I think you can, one of these approaches could be really good for you.
I see.
Come on, man, so what you thinking?
All right, look, FIBA's important to me. I want to make sure that I have it.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of FIBA basketball. It's a good one. The U.S. going against Canada in a qualifier bout between two North American heavyweights. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Brent Barry and Craig Anthony. Brent, a lot of talent on the floor tonight.
Oodles of talent and a ton of pride. The U.S. is the dominant team in the world, but Canada would love to pull off this upset during FIBA qualifiers.
And Greg, as Brent just said, the winner here tonight can punch their ticket to the next FIBA tournament with a win.
That's the cherry on top. Canada is loaded with talent these days, and they would love nothing more than to shock the world with a win here over the U.S.
And one of the many subtle differences, Greg, between FIBA and the NBA, the length of the games.
Yeah, they both have 4 quarters. But with FIBA, the quarters are a little shorter, and if you ask the players, it does make a difference.
Good on the three-point shot.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
MP looking around. Fires the three. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. When it comes to NBA players born outside the United States, Great Canada has the most all time. That caught me by surprise.
Yeah, for a long time we've had some serious Canadian talent in the league, and it feels like with each passing year we get even more great players from north of the border.
Now White, after the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good.
I think MP saw that little gap there and then was really clever to exploit it with an on-target pass.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Canada. 4-point game. Pass to Clark. Onside, Barrett launches from deep. And it's MP with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
And Brent, the one thing about Canada is that they've had the talent over the years, but they haven't always realized their full potential.
I think that's mostly due to the competition, Kevin. FIBA has so many good teams, and it's really tough to go all the way to get the job done and stand on top of that podium. But what I love about watching Canada is that they can beat anyone on any given night, and these young guys believe it.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the basket by Derek White. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by USA.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And he gets the bucket. And when it comes to international play, Greg, you hear a lot from NBA players about how different it is.
And it's not just about the rules. It's a much more physical game. Officials aren't as quick to blow the whistle when things get rough inside.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Tatum. Christian Brown comes in for Brown. And it's Beasley in for White. And Canada making a change here as well. Olenek's checked in, and USA making a change here. Jerome is checked in. Canada also changing it up. Chris Boucher's checked in for Brandon Clark. Scoreless. USA leading by 13. Here's B-Train. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Canadian national team, Brent, continues to get better and better over the years. You know, we've seen that talent here in FIBA and across the NBA.
Gone are the days of being able to name one or two Canadian basketball players. We certainly did that with